How does Deontay Wilder beat Tyson Fury? Because I look at it as because Tyson Fury is a boxer, and what you call him is a puncher, and I don't know if he has the skill set because he's trying to set up one shot while Tyson Fury is boxing circles around him.
Problem with that is that people don't understand that you cannot be one-dimensional and dominate for a long time. You have to have other dimensions to your game. What people didn't understand about Mike Tyson was that Mike Tyson is a puncher, but Mike Tyson also is a puncher who knows how to set you up for his punches. That's why I told you the referee can talk all he wants to. He not hitting my mama child on the right uppercut. I don't care what we at, what period is, what the time is. He is not hitting my mother's child with no right uppercut. I don't care what the situation is. So because my mama child knows that, my mother's child knows how to watch for all the traps, all the things he does to set you up for that right uppercut. So he's not like Wilder. He's not just trying to hit you with one right hand. He got a lot of other stuff that he'll set you up, hit you with until he can sneak that right uppercut on you. You understand me? So it's like you have to know how to play your game. It's like chess. You got to know how to lead people into where you want them to go so that you can ambush. And Tyson knows how to do that. Wilder don't really know how to do that well.
And you know what? You're saying something very interesting because when people look at Mike Tyson, because he had that one punch, and most heavyweights have one punch knockout power, and they see that just decapitating people. But Mike is a very technical body, a boxer, because he did something that I watched him, and I went back and watched some of his fights, how he banged you twice with that hook to the body, and then throw the uppercut on the same hand.
Yep. And I already know that if his hand was free, if I feel it right there, take off running. Don't even stay up. If he hits you right here, take off running. That's why I kept that hand locked up as much as I could. But if you feel that, take off running. Don't even look. So you feel this, go. Don't even think about nothing else.
So in other words, whatever hand he hits you with, you take it out running the other way.
You better believe it, because you know the uppercut coming. So if he hits you with that right hook to the body, immediately go the other way, because the uppercut is on the way. But like I said, he had various different ways of setting up his knockout punches. He didn't go out and just throw him and knock you out with him. He set him up. Wilder don't really have a lot of setup. He just wait for you to make a mistake, one mistake. If he get you to make the right mistake, he can land it. If you don't make that mistake, he has a hard time landing it. And Fury knew how to not make that mistake, because you got to remember, Fury also eluded the greatest one of all of them, which was the Klitschko brother. Of all the right-hand punches like that.
Right.
He eluded Klitschko's straight right hand. He took it away from him. And that's why Klitschko couldn't beat him. Then he went and did the same thing to Wilder. He took his right hand away from him. So he's a master at taking away the one punch if that's all you get.
Right, because he keeps sticking that jab, and Wilder didn't have a counter. So in order to be elite, like you said, you can win the heavyweight title, but to have sustainability, you got to have more than one punch.
Got to have more than one trick in your Rolodex. You got to have you got to have more in your arsenal. And to me, Tyson Fury, that's why I told Tyson Fury about 4 or 5 years ago, if you go get yourself together, you can beat all of them, because Tyson has a bigger repertoire than most of the heavyweights has. He has more skills than most of them got. He don't have the most power, but he got more skills than most of them have. And people that don't understand boxing won't understand it.
I didn't realize how big he was, but that is a giant of a man. 6'9", with that kind of reach, with that kind of but like you said, he got skills.
That's the other aspect though. The height. Also, you got to remember, Wilder used to punch people straight out in front of him or punching down on him. It's harder to punch up than it is to punch straight out or punch down. You got to punch up to hit Fury. That's what threw Klitschko off. That's what threw Wilder off.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button to become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we always do something before two something.